Hey everybody, I'm here to show you the few key exercises I do to play in better fiddle in the key of D. Results may vary, however. Okay, so it's all about scales and arpeggios for me. You know, fiddle tunes, as I've said before many times, if you've followed me along on YouTube or wherever else, fiddle tunes are these beautiful little nuggets of melody that are made by connecting little arpeggio passages with little scale passages. And so if you play those few arpeggios and scales, it's plowed ground. Next time you play those, you'll play better those bits within the tunes. And also you'll learn tunes way faster once you get those under your fingers. So let's try a little bit in the key of D to play some of my favorite scales and arpeggios that I personally practice myself all the time. Okay, so here we go with the key of D. Now, what are the notes in the key of D? Well, D has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. All the other notes are natural. And what is the extent of playing in first position? What notes can you play? Well, you can go all the way from this G here to this fourth finger on the E string. So if open G is the extent you can play in the key of D in first position. Now, if we start just with the basic D scale, it's going to be sounding like this. If we say the notes, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So the first thing you should be able to do is play that, you know. And one thing I always like to do too, my own self and recommend to others, is to have your little tuner on as you're playing those slow scale notes, because they'll tell you whether you're in tune or not, and you can make little micro adjustments. You can test your ear against the tuner. Okay, so that's worth doing. Help your intonation. So if we play though the scale from the full extent of the D scale, like I said, was from G on the open G to the B or fourth finger on the E string. So I'm going to play that whole scale, and that's what I'm calling the D scale. So D scale from its full extent. G, open G, all the way up to the B on the E string. We're going to go up and we're going to go back, okay? And by the way, there's a sheet that goes along with this video right there. It's got these scales written out, okay? So I also have the Mando tab. If you don't read music and you just want to know where to put your fingers, you can read the Mando tab. I know some people who do that. That'll be included with this video. Okay, so let's go right ahead and play. We're going to play half notes. So that's 2 taps. We're in 4/4 time, so it's going to be. Oh, that sounds a little weird. But see, we normally think, but that's G scale. We have to play C sharp. Remember, all the C's have to be sharp, all the F's have to be sharp. So let's try that. Ready, go. All right, how'd you do? Play that a whole bunch of times, really, I'm telling you. Now, what is the D arpeggio? The arpeggio in the major keys is the first, third, and fifth scale interval. So in this case, it's going to be D, F sharp, A, and another D. So